Okay, YouTube family. I've gone ahead and I've washed my lamb. I've washed it in water and distilled vinegar. So I filled this bowl up right here. I filled it up to maybe not so much to the rim, but a little bit beneath the rim, but above this blue line. So I filled it up maybe just a little bit above that. It did cover the lamb, and I threw in a half a cup of distilled vinegar. I washed it, and then I let it sit for a minute or two, and then I rinsed it off. I patted it dry. So now I've thrown it in the bowl. I've cleaned this bowl out, and I'm reusing it again. So I've cleaned out this bowl. I put the lamb back in. And I did dry my lamb before I put it back in here. And I went on ahead and just threw, because I'm trying to save a lot of time. I just threw in all my seasonings. I haven't mixed anything as of yet. I started off with my olive oil. So this is extra virgin olive oil. And then I went on ahead and added my sea salt. So I salted my meat, but I did not put a lot of salt. I put enough on the top because I know once I start mixing everything in, then the salt from the top will go ahead and blend in and mix in with the other meats that are layered beneath or under the top. I went on ahead and added my pepper. I put the pepper on it. My husband, he got something new that I've never used before. It's a garlic powder with parsley. So I've added that into the mixture or the mix. I added that. And then I went on ahead and added some onion powder. Now a couple of the seasonings from the Middle Eastern that I use. And when I say Middle Eastern, I'm talking about our homeland, Israel, the other areas around there, Turkey, all that. Coriander. And then I added cumin. So if you were to ask me as far as, you know, how much I added of the cumin and the coriander, I would say maybe about a teaspoon and a half. So a teaspoon and a half of the coriander and the cumin. Maybe about a teaspoon and a half of the onion powder as well as the garlic powder. I didn't drown the meat in olive oil, but I put enough to cover it so that I can just baste and mix everything up and cover, make sure all the meat is covered. But then I also added about, and you see that right here on top, I added a tablespoon of minced garlic. So let me go ahead and mix this up real quick. Once this is all mixed up, and believe me, I'm gonna have to do this fast because I don't have a lot of battery life. But once I get all this mixed in, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say this, I'm gonna mix it real good. I don't know if I have enough time, but I'm going to mix it real good, and then I'm going to put it in a plastic baggie and put it in the refrigerator and let it sit overnight. And then tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and grill. So I'm just going to keep on doing this and hope that you'll see enough of this. So I want it all covered pretty well. And it looks like it's good. But I think, look at that. I may have to add just a little bit more of these seasonings. So I would say maybe 2 teaspoons of what I told you, a teaspoon and a half. So, I guess I'll see you on the next video. The next video will be putting this to some fire. All right. Thank you. Take care. Don't forget to thumbs up and like. Bye.